we are enough. We wait enough for your classmates. And we're going to start with unit number 10 today. What's unit number 10? Uh-huh.
Food.
Do you check? Uh-huh. What's the name?
Food.
Food.
Food. Aha. Something that you like and something that I like. Okay. Food. This unit, we're going to talk about food. All right. Okay. So, I need some expectations about the previous class that we have in the university. How was it? How it was good? Okay. A recommendation that I have for you. No sé, una recomendación acerca de la clase del día jueves. Me gustó porque llegaron la mayoría, ¿verdad? Y todos pudieron estar en el mismo salón. Fueron 2 horas y pues realmente yo no la sentí. Algunos tenían sueño, estaban cansados, tenían hambre, pero igual pueden llevar su comida, ¿verdad? Pueden comer ahí aunque sea un pancito, no hay problema. ¿Comentarios o dudas o acerca de de la clase que tuvimos el jueves?
Por mí estuvo bien. Lo disfruté bastante. Lo que me hacía falta poder tener una clase bien presencial. Así que gracias, teacher.
No me den las gracias porque es una parte de mi trabajo. Igual, les agradezco también a ustedes porque llegaron, hicieron el esfuerzo y se ve el empeño, ¿verdad? Pudimos aclarar algunas dudas. Entonces, ahí trabajamos un poco. El próximo jueves terminamos allá, vamos a ir a terminar la unidad porque el día de mañana es libre, ¿verdad? Es el Día de las Madres, no tenemos clases. Entonces, vamos a terminar el día jueves allá. Los que puedan ir, ¿verdad? No se preocupen, los que puedan ir. Entonces, vamos a avanzar el día de ahora con la unidad número 10. Vamos a comenzar. Please, if you have doubt, comments, questions, let me know. Okay? Perfect. Let's start with unit number 10. Let's start recording the class. And we're going to present screen. All right. Perfect. Very good. So, according to this, what we have in this unit, we're going to talk about food, right? Unit number 10, it's talking about food. Something that we really like. We have our communication goals. Who can help me to read the first communication goal that we have? Nobody wants to read.
Discuss ingredients for a recipe.
Ah, very good. Discuss ingredients for a recipe. Excellent. What about number 2? Who can help me to read number 2?
This call is now being recorded.
Someone who wants to read number 2?
It says teacher offer and ask for foods.
Offer and ask for foods. Excellent. Thank you, Daniel. And the last one, number 3. Nobody?
Invite someone to join you at the table.
Okay, perfect. Invite someone to join you at the table. Okay, so these ones are our communication goals for unit number 10. So we're going to talk about the first thing is discuss ingredients for a recipe. Okay, and we have the little vocabulary here. Okay, That's the little vocabulary that we have, but it says there, food, count nouns. Count nouns, read and listen, and then listen and repeat. So that's mean that we're going to start with the vocabulary. Since we're going to talk about food, we're going to talk about vocabulary about food, but something that makes different this vocabulary that it says count nouns. We're going to see the count nouns. All right, let me put the listening part. We're going to have the listening about this little vocabulary, and you can repeat it. We're going to practice together. Let me put that here and put some more volume to this part. Okay.
10. Food. Page 80. Exercise 1. Vocabulary. Foods. Count nouns. Read and listen. 1,
An egg.
2,
An onion.
An onion.
3,
An apple.
4,
An orange.
5,
A lemon.
6,
A banana.
7,
A tomato.
8,
A potato.
9,
A pepper.
10,
Beans.
11.
Peas.
Now listen again and repeat.
Now together, people.
An egg.
An egg,
An onion.
an onion,
An apple.
an apple,
An orange.
an orange,
A lemon.
a lemon,
A banana.
a banana,
A tomato.
a tomato,
A potato.
a potato,
A pepper.
a pepper,
Beans.
beans,
Peas.
peas. Okay, the beans that we have here, okay, those are in green. But the beans that we have in El Salvador, they are completely different. What color are the beans that we have in El Salvador?
It's red.
Red, okay, red. Okay, could change. There's some red. There's some what? Do we have white beans? Do we have white beans?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Ah, okay. What else? What other colors of beans do we have?
Monkey beans.
Okay, great, Daniel. Monkey beans. Yeah, it's a variety of kind of beans that we have. Okay, very good. All right, I need some volunteers. I need 5 volunteers to help me out, please. To repeat the pronunciation that we have. Okay, let me see who raised the hand. All right, perfect. Let me see. Let me see here. Okay, Jasmine, just only Jasmine. Okay, 5 volunteers. Jasmine, no more. 5 volunteers who wants to practice this little vocabulary about food. Okay, Evelyn, Bexy, great. 2 more. What about boys? Ivania, Evelyn. Okay. Thank you, William. 1 more. And I need 1 more. 1 more. Okay, Jocelyn. Okay, perfect. Very good. All right, please go ahead, Ivania, with the 11 little things that we have here for vocabulary.
An egg, an onion, an apple,
an orange, a lemon, a banana, a tomato, a potato, a pepper, beans, and peas.
Okay, pepper. A pepper. Very good, Ivania.
Pepper. Okay.
Perfect. Evelyn.
A, an onion, an apple, an orange, a lemon, a banana, a tomato, a potato, a pepper, beans, peas.
Peas. Excellent. Very good. Bexy.
An egg, an onion, an apple, an orange, a lemon, a banana, a tomato, a potato, a pepper, beans, peas.
Okay. A pepper. Very good. Perfect. William, go ahead, please. William.
Okay, teacher. An egg, an onion, an apple, orange, a lemon, a banana, tomato. Uh, what is the meaning?
Potato.
Potato? Potato.
Potato.
Okay. A pepper, beans, peas.
Peas. Uh-huh. And Rachel.
An egg, an onion, an apple, an orange, a lemon, a tomato, a banana, a potato, a pepper, beans, peas,
Okay, what about number 6, Rachel?
a banana.
Okay, a banana. Okay, a banana. So we have the vocabulary for, we're talking about foods, but we're talking about count nouns. Okay, count nouns. What it could be the meaning of count nouns? Okay, what comes to your mind when you listen count noun? Count nouns. What's the meaning of count noun? Count nouns? Okay.
Sustantivos contables, teacher.
Yes. Or in simple words, something that we can count. Something that we can count. Yes. Sustantivos contables, nombres contables. Okay. Very good. So that's the meaning of count nouns. Okay. Something that we can count. What's make that we can count it? ¿Qué lo hace que podemos contar, chicos? ¿Qué podemos identificar? Todo ese vocabulario que tenemos ahí. ¿Cuáles son los que podemos identificar que podemos contar?
Beans.
Ajá. Ok, algo que lo hace diferente y que digamos que lo podemos contar, si se fijan, tenemos el article and ok, an egg, an onion, a tomato, a potato. Entonces, porque estamos diciendo un tomate, una papa, un huevo. Entonces, eso es lo que lo hace contable. Por eso dice count nouns. Después vamos a ver lo que son los count nouns. Si se fijan acá tenemos beans. En este caso, porque son pocos, los podemos contar. Beans. Okay? Plural ones. But later, if we have a bag of beans, si tenemos una bolsa, okay, de frijoles, y, por ejemplo, los podemos contar en ese, uno por uno. ¿Los podríamos contar? ¿Sí o no?
Yes, sounds very difficult.
Yes, in a way, yes. But what about with the one by one is going to be kind of difficult, but we can count it. Beans. Okay, perfect. Let's continue with the vocabulary. More vegetables and fruits. Okay, More vegetables and fruits. Okay. I don't have the audio, but I'm going to say, look at this. We have 15 of them. Okay. So the first one that we have, it's carrots. So we have carrots. Okay. Number 2, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. 3, leeks. 4, this one is the cabbage. Okay. So if you say in a good Spanglish, how do you say repollo is not red chicken, right? So we're going to say what? Cabbage. Cabbage is el repollo. O lo que le llamamos el col. Okay? Cabbage. Broccoli. Cauliflower. Cauliflower, that is number 6. Cauliflower. Lettuce. Corn. This is the corn, number 8. Corn. Okay? Teacher, how do you say elote? Corn. Teacher, how do you say mazorca? Corn. It's the same, corn. Then we have peas. What's the meaning of peas, people? According to the picture that we have. Something that comes to your mind, the meaning of peas. Not that you want to make pea.
Guisantes.
Guisantes. Exactly, guisantes. Okay. Asparagus, number 10. Asparagus. 11. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. And eggplant. Eggplant. Something that you like. Do you like eggplants, people?
I don't like.
Eggplant. Okay. Again, we have beans. We say beans, okay, this little what we call in Salvadorian. How do we call in this way, this type of beans? ¿Cómo llamamos esos nosotros?
Ejotes.
Ejotes, muy bien. Ejotes es lo mismo que decir frijoles, solo que los ejotes están verdes, ¿verdad? Okay. Beans, okay? Celery and garlic. Celery and garlic. Okay. So that we have this little vocabulary of vegetable. Okay. Carrots, Brussels sprouts, leeks, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, corn, peas, asparagus, cucumbers, and eggplant, beans, celery, and garlic. Okay? So let's imagine if I say, people, what are the ingredients for a chicken soup? What are the ingredients for a chicken soup? Let's imagine that we're making or we're preparing a chicken soup. What are the ingredients? ¿Cuáles son los ingredientes para una sopa de pollo? Solo los vamos a mencionar.
Carrot, potato, pepper,
garlic, onions,
garlic, porque no haga daño.
chicken.
Garlic. What else?
And chicken.
And chicken. What else? Sofía says something. Pero Sofía le falta, hija.
Actually, yo solo hago de sopa maíz con papas y ya.
All right. Okay, what about the salt? the water. Okay, ingredients. Okay. So we have that, ingredients. Okay, now tell me, what are the ingredients for pupusas? But the most common one.
Red beans,
Red.
flour, water, cheese, cabbage.
We need cabbage, but the cabbage, okay, very good.
Onion, tomato for the sauce.
Sauce, exactly. Very good. Very good. Excellent. What are the ingredients for a crazy corn? Crazy corn. Elote loco. All right. What are the ingredients for a crazy corn? The principal ingredient, what is?
The corn.
The corn, What else?
Black sauce or red sauce.
The ketchup, okay?
And cheese.
Ketchup, cheese, what else? Do we need mustard? Mustard? Mayonnaise? All right.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we have that. Very good. Now, we're going to continue with this one, and this is more information about fruits. Okay, more fruits. Okay. Number one, it's a grapefruit. Okay. What's the meaning of grapefruit according to the picture that we have? Grapefruit. Grapefruit. Grapefruit.
Is it toronja? Toronja.
Exactly, Ludwig. That is. We're not going to make up. Teacher, toronja. No. No, you're not going to make up. No me vayan a inventar, ¿verdad? En el examen. ¿Cómo se dice toronja? Grapefruit. Okay. Okay, this one, number two, it says lime. Okay. It's a lime. 3, a pineapple. Number 4, grapes. Number 5, pear. Number 6, apricot. And peach. Okay, an apricot and peach. What's number 6? What's the difference between number 6 and number 7?
6 is melocotón and, oh, wait. 6 is durazno. And
Exactly.
7 is melocotón.
Okay. Yes, we have apricot and peach. Okay. Number 8, okay, strawberry. Strawberry. Okay. Strawberry. Number 9, raspberry. Okay. Strawberry, the raspberry. Okay. The strawberry, we know that's fresas. What about the raspberry?
Frambuesa, creo que se llama.
Exactly, frambuesa. Okay, so we have here, this one is a controversial because some people say that this is a vegetable, but it's a fruit. Okay, an avocado. Number 10. 11. A papaya. A papaya, it's the same. Number 12, mango. 13, a kiwi. Okay. 14, a watermelon. 15, okay. Number 15, it's raisin. 16, fig. Okay. 15, raisin. Pasas. Okay. Pasas. And figs are eagle. 17, prunes. And 18, dates. Okay. Dates. And we have that prunes that we call ciruela pasa, and dates son los frutos de palmera. Okay. All right. There is someone who wants to practice this little vocabulary, or we can practice together one more time.
Practice together.
Together. Okay, practice together. I will say a grapefruit, lime, pineapple, grapes, pear, an apricot, peach, strawberry, raspberry, avocado, a papaya, a mango, a kiwi, a watermelon. 15, it's raisin, fig, prunes, dates. All right, help me with vocabulary. We have 18. I'm going to need, let's see, 3 victims. Help me, please. Jason Benjamin, Jonathan Sanchez, and Eunice. Lisette Eunice. Jason Benjamin from number 1 until number 4. Then Jonathan from number 5 to, no, let me see. Jason from number 1 to number 8. And then Jonathan from number 9 until 14. And Lisette 15 until 18. Okay? Go ahead, please, Jason.
Grapefruit, lime, pineapple, grapes, pear, apricot, peach, strawberry.
The dog, strawberry. Okay. Jonathan.
A raspberry, an avocado, a papaya, a mango, a kiwi, a watermelon.
A kiwi.
A watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay, go ahead, Lisette.
Raisins, figs, prunes, dates.
Okay, very good. Now that we have look at here, we're going to write 5 statements about the fruit and vegetable that you and your family like. Okay? For example, we can say, I like avocado. My sister doesn't like avocados. Okay? Okay? I like avocados. My sister doesn't like avocados. Let's say 5 sentences writing, okay, about vegetables or fruit. Okay, for example, in my case, the teacher Erica, I don't like onion. I like, okay, carrots, for example. Let's see. My boyfriend likes onion. Okay? I don't like onion. So that's an example, right? Okay, let's write it down. 5 statements, and then I will ask some of you. So you have 1 minute. Or what we can do is that you can write it down your own sentence on the chat, please. Let's move on the chat. And each of you are going to write 1 sentence talking about fruit and vegetable about you and your family life. Okay? So go ahead, please. I need to see the sentences on the chat. Escríbanme las oraciones en el chat para verlas. We have an example. I like avocados. My sister doesn't like avocados. You can use vegetables or fruits. I want to see those messages. Va, escríbanme sus oraciones en el chat, chicos. Ahí los voy a ir viendo. A ver, para ir corrigiendo. Nadie me ha escrito aún. Tenemos un ejemplo. I like avocados. My sister doesn't like avocados. Okay, I will write it down mine on the chat. Okay, very good. I see. All right. Very good. I can see now. Okay, it says, I like grapes. I like kiwi, but my sister doesn't like kiwi. My mom likes beans. My brother doesn't like beans. I don't like papaya. My sister likes papaya. I like watermelon. My mom loves watermelon and all fruits. Very good. I like papaya. My sister doesn't like papaya. My sister likes papaya, but I don't like it. Okay. Okay. I like pineapple. My cousin doesn't like pineapple. I like a strawberry. My brother likes kiwis. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I like apples. My brother. I like peaches. My brother likes papayas. I like kiwi. My mother likes mango. My sister likes avocado. I don't like avocado. Mariana, you don't like avocado?
No, teacher.
Why not?
Pecado de Dios.
Yes, that is a sin. Okay.
Yeah, avocado is life. It's the green and gold.
Yeah, very good. Yes. You're correct. Okay, what about the other sentences? A few people. Okay. Sadie says, my mother likes figs. I don't. I don't what, Sadie?
Eso estoy viendo que otra vez se me olvidó el verbo.
All right, you see. Lo puede volver a reescribir, Sadie. Okay.
Okay.
I like watermelon. My brother likes too. I like watermelon and my brother likes too. Okay, perfect. I like tomato. My sister doesn't like tomato. I like mango. My friend doesn't like mango. Another sin. Mangoes are delicious. Okay. Mangoes. Okay. Very good. Now that we have we're going to move on. Very good. Now, yes. My daughter likes strawberry. She doesn't like mango. Henry says, I like a watermelon. And my brother too. I like watermelon. Okay? I like a strawberry. I don't like grapefruit. I like pear. My sister doesn't like. Okay? I like prunes. My sister doesn't like prunes. All right. Perfect. Now, let's move on to the listening part. Very good, your participation, people. Okay, I like grapes. My aunt doesn't like raisins. I like papaya. My brother likes kiwi. My mother likes papaya. I don't like papaya. Okay, great. Now, let's move on with the listening part. You have this listening part, okay? Listen to the conversations and check the food that you hear in each conversation. Okay, for example, in the conversation number 1, that person says maybe that he likes, okay, that the food that he mentioned is banana and orange and lemon. Okay, that's the fruit that they mentioned in that conversation. For each conversation that you listen, you are going to put a check. Let's move on to that part. And I will put the listening part now. Let me put the listening. Here we have.
Page 80. Exercise 2. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations. Check the foods you hear in each conversation. Conversation 1.
Let's see. I have oranges, lemons, bananas. What do you like?
I really like oranges. I guess I'll have an orange.
Conversation 2. Where are you going?
To the supermarket. We need onions.
Actually, we need potatoes too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Thanks.
Conversation 3.
What are you making? Nothing special, just some eggs.
That's all?
Well, actually, I'm making some potatoes too.
Conversation 4.
I really want bananas for breakfast tomorrow.
Well, the bananas are right over there,
Where?
next to the apples.
Conversation 5.
Excuse me, where are the onions?
Onions? They're on the right, next to the oranges and lemons.
Oh, and I need some peas too.
Peas are between the potatoes and the onions.
Thanks.
Now listen again and check your work. Conversation 1.
Okay, very simple, right? You got it? Do you have the information? Or do you want to listen one more time? Do we have the information, people?
Yes, I get it, teacher.
Okay, very good. It's very simple, right? Okay, give me the answer, Saul. Okay, we have this listening. In the first one, the girl mentioned bananas, oranges, and lemon. What about in conversation number 2? What they mention?
Onions and potatoes.
Thank you, Ivania. Onions and potatoes. Okay, onions and potatoes. What about in conversation number 3, people?
Eggs and potatoes.
Eggs and potatoes. Thank you, Vania. Someone else who give me the answer for number 4.
A banana. An apple.
Banana. What else?
Apple. Apple.
Apple. What else? Only that. Okay. What about in conversation number 5?
Peas, onions, and potatoes.
Peas, Okay. Onions, potatoes, and there is missing one or two.
Orange and lemon.
Orange and lemons. Yes. Okay, very good. All right. Which food do you like, people? Okay, likes and dislikes. So we have likes and dislikes. Okay, so we're going to use something to make a contrast. Okay, let's pay attention here. Okay, we're going to do something to make a contrast. For example, in my case, I can say that is a contrast. I don't like onions, in my case, but I like carrots. Okay? All right. Exactly. So we make a contrast. What we're doing here, we're making a contrast. What is the contrast? But. ¿Qué estamos haciendo aquí, chicos? Estamos haciendo un contraste. Entonces, para decir que algo le gusta, en positivo o negativo. Por ejemplo, nosotros decimos, I don't like onions. En mi caso, no me gustan las cebollas. Pero, but, I like carrots. You see? That is something very different. It's a contrast. Okay? I don't like onions, but I like carrots. Using the third person singular. Let's make this sentence in third person singular. ¿Cómo haríamos esta oración en tercera persona? Ajá.
She doesn't like onion, but she likes carrot.
Exactly. She doesn't like onions. So what do we do there? We change the pronoun. Instead of I, we say she. And instead of saying don't, we say, oops, I'm sorry. We say doesn't. Okay? Very good. Like this. Doesn't. Okay? Doesn't. And instead of saying like, we say likes. Okay? So we make a contrast. This is a contrast. That's what we use. What? We use the but. Okay? We use that word, but. So you say, or you can say in the other way around. Lo podemos decir de la otra forma. Si ustedes lo desean ponerlo así. I like carrots, but I don't like onions. Okay, that is another example that we have. Okay, questions so far? Okay, what happened in the previous sentence that we have? ¿Qué pasaba en la oración del ejemplo que les daba? ¿Cómo decía la oración que les estaba dando anterior? Ok. Decía que I like onions. Un ejemplo. I like onions. Period. Y ponemos un punto. I don't like lemon. Lemon. Okay, that is an example. How many sentences do we have? How many? How many? How many sentences? ¿Cuántas oraciones tenemos ahí?
Two sentences.
Two sentences. Okay, two sentences. Now, in order to join this sentence, para unir esta oración, en vez del punto, yo borro el punto. Y como tenemos una oración negativa y una positiva, tenemos un contraste. Entonces, para ese contraste, vamos a utilizar una conjunction. ¿Cuál es la conjunction que vamos a utilizar? Sorry? Okay, the conjunction that we're going to use is but. Entonces, así sencillo. I like onions, but I don't like lemon. Okay? We use a conjunction. Y siempre tenemos las dos oraciones. Pero en esta ocasión tenemos el qué? Una conjunción que nos está uniendo la misma idea. ¿Ok? Es una idea de contraste, para decirlo así. ¿Ok? Preguntas al caso con esto. Questions. Questions. Preguntas. ¿Está claro, chicos? ¿Está difícil? Génesis, ¿está difícil? Lorelvi. Ajá, Génesis.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. What about you, Juliana?
It's okay, teacher.
It's okay, Xiomara Guadalupe.
It's okay, teacher. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Who raised the hand? ¿Quién levantó la manita? Nobody. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that's why we make a contract. Yes, Ivania.
See, teacher, and I can only use but to contrast.
But is for contrast. Sí, el but es para contrastar. Por ejemplo, si tengo algo y estoy uniendo ideas, en este caso, ok, yo puedo decir que me gusta la naranja y me gusta la toronja. Entonces, haz algo, una idea, son similares. En este caso, ¿cómo lo diríamos, Ivania? I like orange. And how do you say toronja?
Grapefruits.
Grape fruit. Ok. Entonces acá tenemos una idea. Estamos ¿qué? Uniendo una idea. Y en este caso, por eso estamos diciendo and. El but, Ivania, se utiliza para contraste. ¿Ok? Usted dice, me gusta la naranja, pero no me gusta la mandarina. ¿Ok? Está haciendo un contraste. Ay, y usted dice, a mí me gustan las naranjas, la mandarina y la toronja, dice usted. Entonces está uniendo ideas.
Only that, teacher.
Ok, very good. Thank you, Ivania, for asking. Ok? Perfect. More questions. Chicos, hagan preguntas, salgan de las dudas. Que todavía no hemos tomado la gramática de este día. Okay. Questions. So far. Questions. Comments. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we studied that, the listening part. Okay, let's look at this. We have the grammar part, that little grammar that we have. Okay? And the grammar, we have something. Look at this. We have questions. 2 questions. How many and are there any? Okay? How many are there any? Okay. Let's look at the examples that we have in your book on page 80. We have how many and we have are there any? All right, let's look at this. We have this. We're going to use how many, okay? For what? How many and are there any with plural nouns. With plural nouns. Okay? From 2 or 3 or more. Okay, I ask the first question. How many onions are there? How many onions are there? Okay? We say 10 or 12. Okay? How many onions are there? Okay. How many apples are there in the refrigerator? I'm not sure. Maybe 2. Okay, we can say that. Or we can say, are there any lemons? Yes, there are. Or we can answer, yes, there are 3. Or no, there aren't. Or no, there aren't any. Okay? So we have the questions here. We're going to use how many, but something that makes different de how many es el que, chicos, que lo vemos ahí diferente. ¿Cuándo vamos a utilizar el how many y el there are any? ¿Qué ven de diferente ahí? ¿Qué dice el tema? ¿Con qué lo vamos a utilizar?
With plural nouns.
Ajá, with
plural nouns.
Plural nouns, exactly. Entonces acá tenemos onions, es un plural noun. Apples is a plural noun. And lemon, it's another plural noun. Okay? All right. Very good. This one, okay, how many? How many onions are there? Por favor, no me vayan a decir, how many years do you have, teacher? Eso no me lo vayan a decir. How many years? No. ¿Cuál es la forma correcta de preguntar la edad?
How old are you?
How old are you? How old are you? How many no. El how many lo vamos a utilizar with plural nouns. Okay? With plural nouns. For example, I ask you in this little picture that we have in the presentation. Si yo les pregunto, how many lemons are in this picture? Here, around. How many lemons? How many lemons can you see in this picture, in the presentation? How many? How many lemons? How many?
There are 2 lemons.
There are 2. 1 and 2. Okay. How many strawberries are there? Okay. How many strawberries are there? How many? How many?
There is 1 strawberry.
1, okay? Or only 1, okay? Or can I ask another question? In this presentation, listen, are there avocados? Are there any avocados? Are there any avocados? Are there any avocados, people?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Okay. So let's look at this. Today we study how many and are there any with plural nouns. Vaya, chicos, esto es lo mismo cuando nosotros nos pregunta, ¿y hay cebollas en la refrigeradora? Ajá. Entonces, ¿cómo diría? y hay cebollas en la refrigeradora. ¿Y cuántos tomates hay en la refrigeradora, por ejemplo? ¿Cómo preguntaríamos eso? ¿Cuántos tomates hay en la refrigeradora? ¿Cómo diríamos esa pregunta? A ver, si no la quieren decir, escríbanla. ¿Cómo diríamos esa pregunta?
How many
How
tomatoes?
many tomatoes are there in the
Exactly.
refrigerator?
How many tomatoes are there in the refrigerator? O si yo quiero preguntar si hay manzanas, y hay manzanas, o hay algunas manzanas. Hay algunas manzanas, dice usted, ¿cómo lo diríamos? ¿Hay algunas manzanas?
Are there any apples?
Are there any apples? Exactly. ¿Ok? Y su mamá le pregunta, ¿y hay tortillas en la casa? ¿Hay algunas
I'm not
tortillas?
sure.
Ajá, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Y hay algunas tortillas en la casa? ¿Cómo lo diríamos? ¿Y hay algunas tortillas en la casa? ¿Cómo lo diríamos? Ajá, ¿cómo diríamos eso?
There are many tortillas in the house.
Ok, pero
Are there
ajá. Are there
any tortillas?
Are there any tortillas? Ajá. Yes. Yes, Ivania.
Teacher, the any is only to answer. Any.
No. Bye. El any, si se fija, Ivania, lo tenemos en la pregunta. El any significa alguno o algunas. Y lo que lo hace diferente el any, que lo podemos utilizar en preguntas y lo podemos utilizar en respuestas. Pero las respuestas las vamos a utilizar en negativo. Cuando sea una respuesta en negativo o cuando sea una statement en negativo. Para eso utilizamos el any. Sí, por eso se fija, aquí decimos, are there any lemons? O podemos responder, there aren't any. O there aren't any lemons, como usted desee. Para eso utilizamos el any. Lo podemos utilizar en oraciones negativas y en preguntas. Para eso lo utilizamos. No sé si le respondo a su pregunta, Ivani.
Yes, teacher, thanks.
Ya el many lo utilizamos para algunas cantidades. Ya puede ser para una cantidad muy larga o como el ejemplo que lo está diciendo acá, para los plural nouns. ¿Ok? Son quantifiers de cantidades. Son de cantidades. ¿Ok? Vamos a hacer otro ejercicio. Ok, con lo que se le venga a la mente, what do you have in your mind? Create 2 questions with how many and are there any? Okay. There are tortillas in the house, but that is a sentence, Rachel. Exacto, Steven. Gracias, Steven, por lo que nos dijo. Ok. Vamos a ver, escríbanme 2 oraciones. Perdón, 2 preguntas utilizando una, el how many, y otra utilizando el are there any, como lo tenemos ahí, con el ejemplo que lo tenemos ahí. ¿Ok? How many and are there? Pueden escribírmela. Okay. Neftali says, how many bananas are there? Okay, how many bananas are there? Very good. How many, remember, with the H, it's a capital H, very good. Okay. In the case, how many students are there? Okay. Wilber said, how many tomatoes are in the table? Ah, very good. How many tomatoes are in the table? Okay. Very good. Okay, then we have Kathy. It says, how many carrots are there? Are there any oranges? Okay, Neftali, me le falta la S al final, Nefta. Are there any oranges? How many potatoes are there? How many eggs are in the kitchen? Or are there any eggs? Very good. Now, Alison, how many oranges are there? How many onions are there? Very good. Very good. Continue, people. I need more examples. Okay. Are there any pears in the refrigerator? How many carrots are there? How many oranges? Okay. How many oranges? I can see. How many oranges are there in the tree? Okay. How many oranges are there in the tree? Okay. How many oranges are in the tree? Are there potatoes? Okay. Steven, me le falta ahí. Are there any potatoes? Are there any bananas? Okay. How many lemons are on the table? No, there aren't any. How many apples are there in the basket? Ivania, ajá. Ivania, la respuesta de la primera no concuerda con su respuesta porque es una WH question y le está preguntando, how many lemons are there? How many lemons are on the table? Entonces usted me tiene que dar una respuesta. El número. Si fuera una yes, no question, entonces ahí sí. How many potatoes are there? Okay, very good. Perfect. Ah, now it changed the answer. Very good, Ivania. Excellent. Okay, perfect. Okay, question so far with the how many and are there any? For example, I ask you a question. How many students are in the classroom? Now, in our virtual classroom, how many students? How many peppers? Vaya, Wendy, aquí me le pasa algo, Wendy. Identifique, porque usted me está diciendo, how many peppers there are in the refrigerator. Ahí me está dando una oración. No me está dando una pregunta. Entonces, ¿cómo sería la pregunta, Wendy? Kathy says, are there any pears? Are there any potatoes? Very good, Steven. Okay, perfect. Questions so far with the how many and are there any?
Teacher, could you tell me other examples with any, please?
Okay, let me write it down. Espérame, se lo voy a escribir aquí. I will erase these. Put any. Okay, look at this example. Ivania, there isn't any kids at home. Okay, so what happened here? We have the any because we have a negative sentence and we have the plural one here. There isn't any kids at home. We can say or we say there aren't any kids. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Peppers. There aren't any kids because we have a plural one here. There aren't any kids at home. No hay ningún niño en
la casa.
En la casa o en casa. Entonces, we use what? The any because it's negative. Ahora bien, si nosotros, eso lo vamos a ver más adelante, pero si nosotros lo viéramos de perspectiva positiva, que sí hay niños, entonces, ¿cómo lo utilizaríamos? Entonces, en este caso, ya no utilizaríamos el any, sino que vamos a utilizar la palabrita some. Some, pero eso ya lo vamos a ver más adelantito en esta misma unidad. Vamos a ver el some, el any, ¿ok? Y si queremos hacer la pregunta, si hay algunos niños en casa, ¿cómo haríamos esa pregunta? Muy sencillo. Veamos acá. Utilizando siempre el any. Veamos acá. Como era una oración bien sencilla, vamos a decir, are there any, ¿qué? Kids. Where? ¿A dónde, chicos?
At home.
At home. Excellent. Look at this one. And we're doing what the book says. Y estamos haciendo lo que dice. El any, okay, in questions using plural nouns. Are there any kids at home? Okay. I don't know if...
The answer will be, teacher.
Yes, there are. Si hubiera, déjeme borrarlo. The answer will be. Y eso lo tienen en su libro. Yes, there are. Or we can say, y si hay niños, ¿cuántos? Lo podemos decir. No, there aren't. Y si quiere decir any, le puede poner any. Esa es la respuesta. Simple answers. ¿Por qué son sencillas? Porque tenemos una yes, no question. ¿Cuál era la pregunta que hacía? ¿Cuál era la pregunta que hacía? Are there any, ¿qué? Kids.
Kids.
Exactly. Si yo le pregunto, how many kids are there? Entonces ahí sí usted me tiene que dar una respuesta diferente. Porque yo le estoy preguntando cuántos directamente. No le estoy preguntando si sí hay o no hay. More questions. I don't know if am I clear, Ivania. No sé si estoy clara.
More, yes, teacher, more clear. Thanks.
Okay. All right. More questions. Más preguntas, chicos.
Yo tengo una.
Pregunten, Mariana.
No, o sea, no se usa el is para preguntar, solo el are.
Sí, lo podemos utilizar el is para preguntar. No hay problema. Sí podemos utilizar el is. Pero por el momento no el libro lo lleva paso a paso. Ahorita lo estamos viendo con el plural. Pero sí lo vamos a ver con el is. Porque ahorita estamos viendo los qué. ¿Cómo decía el vocabulario? Ajá. Count. Nouns. Ajá. Nombres contables. Entonces, para no confundirlos, ya van a ver que el is lo van a ocupar para los non-count nouns. Lo van a utilizar para los nombres no contables. Entonces, por eso no lo hemos tomado. Pero sí lo vamos a ver, Mariana. No se preocupe. Ya lo vamos a ver en la próxima clase. Ahorita vamos paso a paso. Sí, paso a paso. Primero los contables, que son los más fáciles, y después los no contables, que son un poquito más difíciles. Los non-count now. Okay. How many and are there any? Y vamos a terminar with page number 81. Okay, we have places to keep food in the kitchen. No me digan chicken. Kitchen. Kitchen, okay? Veamos acá. Let's look at this. Let's listen the little vocabulary that we have, okay? This one, vocabulary.
Page 81, exercise 5. Vocabulary. Places to keep food in a kitchen. Read and listen. 1.
In the fridge.
In the fridge.
In the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator.
2.
On the shelf.
On the shelf.
3.
On the counter.
On the counter.
Now listen again and repeat.
In the fridge.
In the fridge.
In the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator.
On the shelf.
On the shelf.
On the counter.
On the counter. Okay, let's look at the example. Okay, what other places we can keep food, people? What other places we can keep food? So we have in the fridge, on the shelf. The shelf es lo que le llamamos muchas veces el chinero o lo que le llamamos el pantry. Okay? On the counter es este pequeño espacio que tenemos, es como en el... cerca del lavado, pero es un pequeño mueble que tenemos ahí, el mueble de la cocina. On the counter, es una pequeña mesa. Counter, in the fridge, or you can say in the refrigerator, on the shelf, on the counter, okay? So I will ask some of you right now. Let me ask, let's see. Juan Carlos.
Hi.
Okay, Juan Carlos, how many oranges are there on the refrigerator? According to the picture, how many oranges are there on the refrigerator?
There are 3.
There are 3. Okay, very good. Okay, let me ask to Sherry Bell. Sherry Bell.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, are there any eggs on the refrigerator? Are there any eggs on the refrigerator?
Yes, there are.
Ah, very good. Yes, there are. Okay. Perfect. Okay, Mariana Alexia.
Sí.
Okay, how many bananas are on the counter? How many bananas are on the counter?
There are 6 bananas.
Excellent. There are 6 bananas. Okay. Very good. Let me ask to Merlin. Merlin, are there any potatoes on the shelf? Are there any potatoes on the shelf?
Yes, there are.
Yes. How many potatoes are on the shelf, Merlin?
There are 3 potatoes.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Ricardo Enrique. Ricardo Enrique. Okay. Wendy Guadalupe. Wendy Guadalupe. Wendy Guadalupe. Miren, niños, contéstenme algo. Yo siento que yo sola estoy hablando, ¿verdad? Okay, let's look for Naum, help me, Naum.
Yes.
Okay, are there any peppers on the fridge? Are there any peppers on the fridge?
Yes, there are.
How many peppers are on the fridge? How many
There
peppers?
are 3.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Ajá, ¿alguien que me le ayude? How many peppers?
Es que no los alcanzo a distinguir bien de aquí.
¿Y en el libro?
El libro bien negro se ve.
Éxito. Okay, there are 4. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 peppers. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Jancy. Jancy Arely.
Sí.
Okay, Jancy. Are there any tomatoes on the counter? Are there any tomatoes on the counter?
Yes, there are.
How many tomatoes are there?
There are 2.
There are 2. Very good. Look at this one, people. Very simple. With the vocabulary that we start, okay, at the beginning, with the grammar that we already know, and with the questions that we studied today, we can ask and answer questions. Very simple. Okay. Any questions so far? Preguntas? No questions? Okay. We're going to finish with this. Now we're going to talk about ingredients for a recipe. Okay? Be careful because this word, it's very completely almost the same to say recipe. Recipe and recipe, almost the same, but they're not the same. Okay, let's listen to the conversation. We're going to practice and then we're going to finish the class. Conversation.
Page 81. Now you can discuss ingredients for a recipe. Exercise 1. Conversation model. Read and listen.
How about some green bean salad?
Green bean salad? That sounds delicious. I love green beans.
Are there any beans in the fridge?
Yes, there are.
And do we have any onions?
I'm not sure. I'll check.
Okay, there's a little conversation. Look at this one. How about some green bean salad? Green bean salad? That sounds delicious. I love green beans. Are there any beans in the fridge? Yes, there are. And do we have any onions? I'm not sure. I'll check. Okay. Let's look at this one. Okay. It's almost the same. When you have an appetizer of something and you say, y hay frijoles. Y su mamá le dice, ¿para qué? Ay, es que quiero unas pupusas, dice usted. Suena bueno, le dice su mamá, qué rico. ¿Ok? Y ya hay tomates en la refrigeradora. Entonces es lo mismo, ¿verdad? Tenemos green bean salad. Tenemos the recipe here. And the ingredients for a green bean salad. What are the ingredients for a green bean salad, people? According to the book. What are the ingredients? ¿Cuáles son los ingredientes de la ensalada de frijoles?
Beans, peas, onions.
Peas and onions. Here we have What about for a fruit salad? What do we need? What are the ingredients for a fruit salad? Apples. What else?
Bananas.
Bananas.
Orange.
Orange. Okay, what about for a tomato soup? What are the ingredients? Tomatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes and onions. What about a potato pancake?
Tomatoes.
Onions and
Eggs.
what about for stuffed peppers?
Peppers, tomatoes, and onions.
Tomatoes and onions. Okay, so that's the first. As I said before, what are the ingredients for a chicken soup? The chicken, of course, and you say and you continue saying. Okay, so there isn't any volunteer who can help me just to read this little conversation, and we're going to finish. ¿Hay algún voluntario o voluntaria que me quiera ayudar a leer esta pequeña conversación? Okay, Ivania and then Sophie. Okay, Ivania. How about, okay, Ivania, how about some fruit salad?
Fruit salad? That sounds delicious. I really like fruit salad.
Are there any oranges in the fridge?
Yes, they are.
And do we have any apples?
Yes, I think so. I'll go see.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Nice. All right, or you can say, I'll check. Miren, aquí estamos utilizando lo que estábamos viendo aquel día que me estaban haciendo la pregunta del will. Entonces, como es una respuesta inmediata, utilizamos will. I'll check. Okay, go ahead, Sophie.
Okay. Yo empiezo.
No, I will start.
Okay.
Okay. What about some stuffed peppers?
Stuffed peppers? That sounds delicious.
Are there any tomatoes in the fridge?
Yes, there are.
And do we have any onions?
I think so. I will check.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to stop the class now with this little conversation practice. And I have a purpose. Well, let's see. I will say in Spanish. Tengo una propuesta. Ok. Tengo una propuesta, chicos. Y se la hice mencionar al licenciado Carranza el día de ayer. Y pues, claro, si me daba permiso y la autorización, ¿verdad? Le estaba consultando a él que si podía hacer una pequeña actividad con ustedes el día jueves allí en la clase, como estamos viendo la comida, de llevar por grupos uno, dos o unas cositas. Bueno, eso claro que si ustedes pueden, ¿verdad? Si no se puede, yo entiendo. Como una pequeña convivencia de las comidas y organizarlos por grupo. Tal grupo lleva eso, tal grupo lleva lo otro y tal grupo lleva lo otro. Así como cuando van a la escuela, ¿verdad? Como decir una clase de traje. Yo llevo esto, tú llevas esto, nosotros traemos esto. No sé qué opinan. O se los dejo.
A mí me parece bien.
Ajá, o se los dejo y ustedes me dicen. Hoy ponemos algo, decimos, vamos a hacer tal cosa que necesitamos. Yo llevo esto, tú llevas esto, yo llevo esto. No sé qué me dicen. ¿Qué opinan? ¿Están de acuerdo o no están de acuerdo? O si tienen...
Para este jueves, teacher.
Sí, para este jueves.
Yo estoy de acuerdo, teacher. ¿Y qué se llevaría?
Ajá, eso no, eso es lo que ustedes quieran.
Ok.
Uh-huh. Entonces, por ejemplo.
I agree too.
no sé si como es en la mañana, ¿verdad? Ya todos llevaríamos un poquito de algo y allí se prepara. Ujú. No sé, ¿qué me dicen?
Aún dice que hagamos carnita asada, que ya la hacemos en la U.
¡Qué bárbaro! No.
¿Quién lleva chimoy?
¿Quién lleva el chimoy? Ujú. O
Llevo yo el arroz.
Yo llevo el chimol, vaya.
Va, arroz y chimol van a comer. Yo llevo la sal, dice Nelson. No, sería algo bien sencillo. Por ejemplo, no sé si les parece un tutti frutti.
Yes, teacher.
Ajá, pero ya tendrían que llevar lavaditas y cortaditas las frutas, ¿verdad? No sé. Si nos organizamos ahí, entre todos, ¿qué dice? Uno lleva los vasitos, otro lleva las cucharitas. Unos pueden dar la miel, o si les ponen miel, otros pueden llevar la granola. Unos llevan mango picado, hoy que abunda el mango, ¿verdad? Otros llevan, ¿qué? Un melón picado, otros llevan una sandía picada, otros llevan el ¿qué? No sé, ahí nos podemos organizar, no sé. Y de paso celebramos el Día de las Madres. ¿Qué me dicen? Denme ideas. Yo solo les doy la propuesta y si ustedes lo deciden, lo vemos el próximo miércoles. Vaya, dice Adriana que ella lleva... Ahí están poniendo, mire. Me parece, dice Wilber. Llegue, hombre, llegue a visitarnos los jueves. Vaya, Sofi dice que lleva los vasos y los tenedores. Vaya, ya tenemos a Sofi. Lo voy a ir anotando porque después se me va a olvidar. Vaya, Sofi lleva los vasos, dice.
Pero de ver cuántos somos y cuántos 25
Dice
vasos
que
voy a llevar.
la vez pasada llegaron como 38. Yo la Coca-Cola, dice. ¿Cuál Coca, Genesis? Sofi, fíjese que quizás serían 2 vasitos, serían 50 vasitos y 50 tenedores para hacer.
Está bueno.
Voy Bad Bunny. Y tenedor. Vaya, ¿quién más? ¿Quién nos ayuda? El propósito es que convivamos todos ahí, va. Vaya, tengo los vasos y los tenedores. Vaya, Bexy lleva los mangos. Vaya, muy bien, Bexy. Lleve los peladitos. Va. Bexy lleva mangos. ¿Cuánto llevaría Bexy? Bueno, una cantidad. Vaya, Clarisa va a poner el melón. Ahí estamos, mire. Lleva el melón. Vaya, Sadie dice que lleva una papaya. No lleven papaya.
Teacher.
Dígame, espéreme que Mariana me ha levantado. Clarisa.
Yo tengo una pregunta.
Dígame.
Para llevar, en el caso de los guineos, no se tendrían que llevar pelados y picados, ¿verdad?
Ah, no, ahí tendría que ser allá porque se arruinan los guineitos. Yo digo que con unos 10 guineitos. Vaya, Clarisa lleve un melón usted y Sherry Bell va a llevar el otro, ¿vale? Para que no les toque a todos.
Yo llevaré la sandía, teacher, pero de lo que llevo allá se me hace agua.
Ah, eso sí. Es que el problema, fíjese que yo no quiero que estemos ahí en la porque ahora son bien delicados y no quiero que... Ah, faltan las servilletas. Ajá, cabal, exacto. Yo puedo llevar guayaba. Lleve guayaba. Lleve los mangos. Nelsi, les puedo llevar los mangos, pero sin pela. Wendy dice que nos va a llevar la servilleta.
Es que muy lejos, licenciada. Imagínate de Chalate hasta San Vicente.
¿Desde dónde, perdón?
Desde Chalate.
Niña, ¿y desde allá viene usted?
Sí, de Chalate somos.
¿Y qué anda haciendo allí en San Vicente?
Andamos turisteando.
Ah, espéreme, ya vamos a ver si puede alguien llevar los mangos, porque mire, a Nelsi se le dificulta, chicos.
Llevo yo los mangos.
Vaya, Margaret. Margarita. Mangos. Vaya, tenemos mangos, melón, papaya. ¿Y quién va a llevar la sandía? Ay, alguien dijo que iba a llevar las uvas por ahí, no sé quién. Ay, los guineos. Xiomara lleva las uvas, dice. Vaya, lleve la guayaba. Sí, usted lleve la picada, lleve la guayaba. No hay problema, Inés.
Teacher, yo le puedo dar lo que le vamos a echar arriba a los
La
frutas.
granola.
Ajá.
Llévela, no hay problema.
Y chocolate.
Mira, vaya, Jennifer lleva la manzana, dice. Vaya, manzana. Chica.
Oh, licenciada, si quieren puedo llevar yo las sandías porque soy de más cerca.
Sí, solo una, hija. Yo digo que solo una. Solo una lleve. Así picada. Vaya. Clarisa me dice uno. No, Clarisa, usted uno. Y Cherrybelle va a llevar el otro. Entonces ahí se complementa.
Ok, está bien.
Sí, la papaya está bien, Sadie. Solo una, digo yo. No sé si les gusta todo, ¿verdad? Ok. Bueno, yo digo que con eso es suficiente.
De la sandía, Brandon había dicho que también podía llevar.
Vaya, no hay problema. Entonces lleve. Pero Jenny está más cerca, dice. Yo para que no anden cargando. Vaya, ya ven, ya tenemos ahí. Va a ser chiquitito, pero no va a ser así. ¿Vale?
Le podemos poner aguacate.
No, a algunos no les gusta. Vaya.
No, eso en otro país se come como fruta.
No,
Como
sí,
fruta,
es
aquí no.
En realidad es una fruta, pero con pan es bueno. Y con tortilla tostada también, con frijoles.
Con cuajada también es bueno.
Ya me dio hambre, fíjense, voy a ir a comer. Entonces, vaya, así quedamos. Los vemos el día miércoles. Feliz Día de las Madres, a las madres, ¿verdad? Y también feliz día a sus madres también, porque si no es por ella no estuviéramos vivos. Y pues, pásenla bien con su mamá, disfrútenla. Y no la hagan enojar, ¿verdad? Porque la mía está enojada, porque no me apuro. Así que pasen un feliz día. Y los vemos el día miércoles y el jueves ahí en la U, ¿ok?
Ok.
Gracias.
Bye.
Feliz día.
Bye.
Bye.
No pueden descargar los audios, ahí están ya en el campo. Bye.